second. Let's go to our channel. Alright, chat phone up. There we go. What up, Downriver? What up, Tex? What up, Lego? Lego my ego. Dude, that sounds so good right now. Fucking like about 20 Eggo waffles. Oh, that'd be so good. I guess I'll make some cocoa. Let's see here. There. This one here. Alright, let's get some water going. Shit, I need a new water container. Uh-oh. Hold on, INX. Hold on. It's probably good right there. Let me get this water boiling real quick. Alright, keep this out. What up, Resed Out? INX. Basically, I moved from San Diego in last February 2024 with my RV. My RV was not done. I moved from my mom's house. My mom's house got sold. I was not done with my RV and then did not have my stuff sold, like my car and all different things, motorcycle. So I came up here with my 3 kitty cats, and then in the summer, my boy Benny, he was over 19 years old. He passed away naturally. He was really, really old and really, really skinny, and so he passed away. And then in that same week, his brother Romeo had a stroke and lost half of his body, so that he was couldn't walk for 2 months. I rehabbed him, and then by the time he could walk 7 weeks later, my girl died. She had kidney failure. And then I've been nursing and taking care of disabled Romeo for about 9 months now, since last summer. And then it was finally his time, so I had him put down because he was really rough. He was really rough. But yeah, my boy, he was 20, so he was over 20 years old and disabled and blonteen and getting thin and, getting pretty old. But my girl, she died at 14 years old. I expected to keep her for a while. And half the reason, like, I built this RV is for my kitty cats, and made, have a big RV for my kitty cats so they can run around. And then I figured I'd lose my boys, and then I'd be on the road for a couple years with my girl. It did not work out like that. So I've had cats, and a lot of cats, for the last 23 years. So it sucks for me. Just can't. I have to have so kitty cats in my life. At least one, dude. It just sucks without any. So I'm having a rough day. These marshmallows out. Yeah, all my cats I adopted. Um, all my cats I adopted as adults. They're all rescued. I've lost I've lost 13 cats in the last since 2008. So I've lost 13 cats, and my mom's cat, my mom's dog. I lost my sister, my older nephew, and I'm losing my mom. So it's been a fucked up 5 years, honestly. It's horrendous. But I'm keeping busy. I'm doing a lot of work on the RV right now. RV's been having a lot of issues, but I've been overcoming them because I can fix anything. So 2 days ago, I dropped the entire gas tank, had to fix the fuel pump. Mice were chewing on the wires and fucked it all up. Burnt out a relay, so we have no power. I fixed all that, put it back in, but there's no power going to the fuel pump, so I'm figuring that out where the relay is. The fucking mice ate it, and then the belt broke on the engine. I put that back in, fixed that. Then the carburetor got fucked up. I fixed that. It's been a fucking horrendous, but I'm making it, man. I'm making it. I'm planning on just finishing this RV and selling it. I think at this point I want to cash in everything I have. Yeah, I fix anything. I get paid to fix shit. So I'm a master mechanic. That's what I was doing in San Diego, a mobile mechanic, making really good money. And I'll fix any. I fix or build anything. So that's good. I have unlimited power. Just installed massive solar on the RV, so all my solar's installed and working. Massive 1200 watts. I never have to worry about power ever again. So we have 5 bars, like, forever. 5 bars right there, forever. Like, never have to worry about. That's crazy. I just been getting used to that. I've only had full power for a week now, and that's a real blessing, man, because that's been a real issue. Yeah, the sound's low on this phone, guys, so that's how it is. So until if someone wants to donate a used phone, then this phone has issues. It has a volume issue. The microphone volume is like 30% of what it should be. This phone has an issue. Anyone feel like donating a phone? I'll gladly accept one. Thank you very much. We've been talking about that for fucking ever since we got this phone, guys. That's an old subject. I'll gladly accept it. We have a mailing address. You can mail it right now. You can mail it today. You could get out that old phone today, right, and mail it today. You know what I'm saying? Oh, John here. Oh, your butt hurt. Why don't you go get somewhere to hang out, John? I'll go get a job if you go get somewhere else to hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you go where you're unwanted? Because you're not wanted here, bro. Pretty obvious. I'll go get a job and you go get a fucking hobby or something to do besides hanging out harassing people. How about that? Maybe you should go to church today instead of being a little faggot like you probably are. Just a little faggot harasser. You contribute nothing to the world, and that's all you are, like a little succubus. Why don't you go out and try and do something nice today? I know it might kill you. Probably gonna kill you. But then the world would be a better place. So we win either way. God, some people don't even know. Some people don't even know what even a single ounce of kindness is. So what a sad ass life. And then when you die, you're going straight to hell, where you belong. You know where you belong. You ain't gonna see me shed a tear, but damn. Imagine choosing to live a life of misery, and then you're like, you know what? My miserable life isn't enough. Let's fucking let's go harass people on the internet. Let's go fucking share it. Like, is that what your parents did to you? Like, they harassed you and they fucking hurt you, and so you're like, I'm gonna go hurt people on the internet. I'm gonna go hurt people on the I'm gonna go hurt people on the internet. Fucking dumb. God, you guys are some people are pathetic, bro. I wake up, I got a million fucking things to do. Trolls wake up and they're like, I'm gonna go harass somebody on the internet because it makes my feelings feel good. Like, seriously, get a hobby, dude. Like, there's a million things to do in life. Fucking go pick one. God damn, some people are just stupid, bro. Oh, no more unbanning either. It's permaban. I'm no longer doing a mass unban every presidential election. So I tried one. I've had my channel like 4 years. I tried one, a mass unban, not digging it. So back permanent ban now. No longer negotiable. No mass unbans ever. I'm about to be remonetized here in less than a week. A week probably tops. So there'll be no tolerance of that bullshit no more. Just instant fucking ban. See you forever. Fucking loving it. Donators don't want you here. I don't want you here. My family friendly audience don't want you here. And so please, my band finger. I want to recallus my band finger. Please. It's one of my simple joys in life. Don't take that away from me. Don't take it away from me. I'm gonna be a little band monkey. Woo woo. Band monkey. That funky monkey. And as always, look at this thermos I ground scored. I was with Turbsky when I found this. Badass. It's probably too big. Honestly, I'm gonna have to put soup in here or something. My badass new thermos though. Flawless. I'm gonna buy a smaller one though too. This one's good for like the long journeys or a big ass soup in there, but I want a smaller one that's more like this size with a lid on it to sip it. But we pimp living it now. Whew. Pleased. as always, I would like to thank all 15 of you, 14 of you from the Los Angeles Institute of People Without Hands. I would not expect you to be in chat. I will fucking. I wouldn't be offensive like that. But I know there might be a couple toe tappers in there. So go, feel free to toe tap your way and say hello to DJ Darren, Los Angeles Institute of People with No Hands. I fucking got you. I mean, I didn't mean to salute. I forgot. I'm gonna be like, "What's up?" I'm just gonna nod and not do like a hello. Like, you know, it's kind of rude. I'm just gonna head nod from like, "What up?" Oh, sorry. What up, K Mary? Hold on, let me throw some marshmallows in here real quick. Oh my god, so many marshmallows. You can never add enough. You can never add enough. Where's my lid? Where's my lid, dude? No, no, I don't know about BFFs, but I got no problem with vegan, and that's how it's gonna stay. I got no problem. Vegan unbanned me in her chat. That was very nice. I got no problem with vegan. You're not gonna see me um, being mean ever again. Is this the? What is? Did I? Oh, something broke on this. Oh. Jesus, my little thing already broke already. He begs like until the next time. No, the last time I went in on her is because she was ragging on Trisha Licious, and then also Astro Mom. But I'm done. Like I'm not even gonna comment. Like that's all over. I don't care. I'm not gonna comment on any. There's no need to. We're already gone there already too much. I don't see a situation. I don't see Vegan like waking up and like harassing me randomly anytime. So I'm like, I don't. I have no comment for anything really. I don't care. I wish Vegan the best, honestly. So we'll be good. You know, cordial friends. No problem. I'll stream with Vegan. No problem. Hang out. Just no more. You know, living together would be fine. So, but other than that, so I don't see how there would be a problem. I don't even give a fuck about the couch anymore. I'm just working on the RV, getting everything done. Working on the RV, getting everything done. I had to turn a new leaf. I'll tell you what. Fucking losing all your babies in 9 months will make you not fucking give a fuck about shit. I'll tell you that right now. I don't give a fuck about arguing or fighting people anymore. Because I just lost everything precious in my life. So I honestly don't fucking care anymore. Because I already lost it all. Run to the RV, trying not to lose the RV. It's like, just trying not to be fucking. Trying not to put a backpack on and be on the street at this point. I'm not going to be mean to people anymore. pretty good at it though. Even though I'm good at roasting, I know it, and sometimes it feels really good to roast. Maybe we can roast random people on the internet lightly, comedically, but not no more being mean though. Okay, fix this thing. Do my new lid. My new lid already. Alright, I fixed it. Yeah, I'm going to church today too. I'm not close to Jesse Lee Peterson's church like I like to be, but I'm going to church today. Now you know what? I'm still gonna do like videos where like we watch a video and we kind of roast someone, but lightly, low, comedically, not being mean. And there's a difference. Because I've been being mean to Vegan and being kind of mean to Daisy, so that's fucking done. I'm broken already. That's what happens when you're fucking broken. You can either get worse or you can break and get better. So whenever shit happens to me, I always make sure I get better. That's the only way to go. Otherwise, you're just fucking gonna be in the gutter, drug addict, alcoholic, lose. There's only two ways to go when shit hits the fan. That's why we're not out of the game yet, guys. Cause I fucking never give up. I might have some sad days, you know, and some are pretty really rough, but I never fucking give up. I'm the most tenacious, persistent person I know, and I can fix anything. So that's a good combination for fucking this RV hell journey where everything needs to be repaired and fixed all the time, constantly. But I'm over that. We're wrapping up the RV, and I'm gonna probably make a decision to sell it at that point. We're selling everything, and first, and then the RV will be done and finished, and then I decide maybe with chat, what do we do? Do I go to van life? Do I cash in and move to like Japan? I could move anywhere in the world and start over, restart my life. So trying to figure that out. We'll figure that out when we're at that point. Giggle Monkey. I just saw Giggle Monkey yesterday. I just saw Giggle Monkey. Giggle Monkey, I'm gonna have to block you now. Giggle Monkey is a complete junkie now, pushing a fucking shopping cart on the boardwalk, all fucking cracked out. Yeah, Japan would be a big step. I would rather go to Mexico City, be safer. Japan, I kind of want to retire out there. If I go to Japan, it's only 1,200 miles from the tip of one of the Japan to the other. I wanted to IRL the entire shit like for a year or two, so and you need a van or something out there. So I'm probably not relocate there to that because I'd have to have more money to do that. But I could relocate to like Mexico City or somewhere and get a vehicle, like a cheap car. I could relocate to any city and get a cheap car and start over, and have money in the bank to start over. You know, I could go anywhere and get a job. I could be a fucking. We were talking about this yesterday. It could be like a fucking kayak instructor. You know what I'm saying? Or lead tours. Like I'd be a fucking like good tour leader. So it's just a lot of different awesome jobs we were talking about yesterday. Yeah, I'm walking to church, Kay. There's a church around here, a local church. I'm just gonna go to that. I've been to it once before. It's pretty good. It's the only one here, so really, so I'm gonna go to that one. I had to figure out what time it is. I'll bring my hot cocoa and my marshmallows. Yeah, it's so good right now. Every time every time I have hot cocoa and marshmallow, it reminds me of skiing. It reminds me of the snow and skiing and being so cozy. Hot cocoa helps lift my spirits. Let's put a little milk in there. Mmm. Oh my god. That is perfect. Mm. Where'd my chat phone go? I'll stay over here so you guys can hear me. Yeah, I powers the fucking solar's full. It's a weird life, man. I've been in it a week and I like it. I like this fucking free power forever. I'm always at 5 bars. I've been using my heater and electricity all night, dude. I'm at 5 bars. That's 5 out of 5, right there. Fuck, that's crazy. The batteries have reached the top after being not fully charged. After not being fully charged for fucking since I left my mom's house. We bought those batteries brand new. When I left, literally that week we left, we bought a brand new battery system, but they've never really been fully charged. So now we're at fully charged, and then I use a little bit at night, and the sun comes up, and we're fucking 5 bars. Shit, I'm fucking loving it. Like that's an opposite world, cause I was having to use a lot of gas, you guys, to create electricity. I'd have to run the RV motor for like 5-10 minutes once or twice a night to create electricity so the heater could be on. You know, especially with my cats in here before. So now it's half the gas cost. My gas cost is half now because I don't have to do that, and I don't have to drive around extra anymore creating electricity. Because I would drive around a little extra because I knew I need the electricity to keep the heater and the lights on. But fuck, now we're just unlimited now. It's insane, dude. I'm trying to get my fridge on. I bought a little inverter, and it says a ground fault problem. So it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't like the. It's something wrong with the grounding in this RV, and so the fridge won't go on. So we're working on getting our fridge on, and then I got my computer right here. We're looking for a free monitor. So I got my computer set up right here, ready to go to put a monitor or TV right there. Then I'll have my computer back on, and we can get some work. Definitely, I can do some work and make some money on the computer. But yeah, the the solar is a game changer, especially when you live on the street, man. Shit, I have enough power to run another RV, guys. I don't think you guys understand how much power is running, especially in the daytime. It's fucking unlimited. I need to find shit to throw at it. The batteries are not supposed to be just full all the time. They're supposed to be being used, used a little bit at least. So I'm gonna just have to start turning shit on in the daytime, just regardless, to start using. That's pretty awesome reality. So I love that being done, and we move on to other shit. Ice Poseidon? Oh hell no, Kay. Hell no. Ice Poseidon's a pussy. He don't do any hard work at all. That guy's a pussy. Fucking no content. His content died years ago, dude. That little gay boy doesn't know fucking. Doesn't know content. If the letter C fucking came up and slapped him in the face, dude. That guy don't know shit. It's pathetic, bro. Pathetic what he's done now and what he used to be. He's this fucking scumbag. He robbed his fucking community of $500,000 from his coin scam, and he's continued to rob. What a fucking scumbag! That guy's a scumbag. Doesn't know shit about work. He had then Kimmy was a good girl too, but he fucked that up. Kimmy was a good girl, but she fucking stupid. You know she got mental problems staying with a guy like Ice. Like, too bad. Yeah, Ice Poseidon is a pussy. That motherfucker got soft hands. He don't know a day of hard work. None of that shit. Motherfucker just parties and that guy's the opposite of hard work. So that's my opinion on that. Motherfucker don't know none about hard work in streaming. Me and Terpsky did real hard work. Honestly, fucking 2024. No one did the streaming work that I did last year, 2024. I'm still unmatched on fucking content and effort. And then as far as teaming up, no one matched fucking me and Turbsky 2024, the shit that we accomplished. So Ice Poseidon's a fucking has-been loser. These motherfuckers all got money and they still can't make. They got money, connections, fame, and they still fucking can't make credit. You guys, imagine you got money, sponsorship, fame, right? You're sponsored by Steak and Kid, and you still can't make good fucking content. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? I could make $1 million of content from $100. Fucking guys are so boring, bro. You guys better not. You better hope I don't get any money to make fucking badass content. Some content is free, some content costs a little money, and some content costs a little bit of a pretty penny to make. But it's worth it though if you got people watching and donating, doing all that. But shit. Yeah, that motherfucker the laziest fuck ever. He's one of the reasons the streaming world's dead. He fucking makes streamers look bad. He makes the whole scene look bad. And people look in and go, "Oh, what's this? Oh, this guy's boring. What it?" They think he represents the streaming world, and like, no, that's a fucking old has-been douche. We don't give a fuck about that douche. Please don't represent the streaming world anymore. Fucking, ugh. The guy's fucking morally fucking direct, if anything. No fucking morals. Fuck Ice Poseidon, dude. What a loser. I'd rather be broker than I already am on the streets than have any of the money, fame, or any of that douchery that goes with along with Ice Poseidon. Gross, bro. You know, ugh. Gross. I'd rather die anonymous in the gutter than be a famous douche with money. Fuck. Moralist, fucking godless douche with money. Fucking straight to hell. Straight to hell. Oh no, but too bad. Kimmy was so cute. Look, I always thought Kimmy would be a fucking phenomenal girlfriend. But you know how fucked up she is by repeatedly being with Ice. The things she said and cheated on her, like fucking ridiculous. She's like, goddamn. But it's probably him. Who convinced her to fucking do anything to that perfect face and body? Like, phenomenal. Oh, fuck. If I had a girl as cute as Kimmy, like, holy fuck, bro. And she seems sweet and nice. Like, gentle. Like a woman should be. Feminine and gentle. Not all fucking dominant. So, too bad. She seems like a phenomenal girl that went way down the wrong path. Which a lot of girls do, but... Yeah, I think I saw one shot of her nose. I can't remember, but I heard about that and I was like, oh no. She's gonna look all she's literally a perfect 10 of cuteness. Like, her face has a certain specific button nose cuteness. How could she ever touch any of it? That's the saddest thing ever. Imagine you're fucking perfectly cute in the face, so adorably cute, so cute, and you're like, no, let me cut that up. How could Kimmy look in the mirror? Who fucking told Kimmy when you look in the mirror and she's ugly, dude? Probably Ice, dude. Low self esteeming her so they could have control. So that's what guys do to women when they're scumbags. They low self esteem the woman so that they don't so that they'll stay with the guy. They're like, yeah, you're kind of fat, or your nose is big, but I still love you. I'm still with you. And a girl never forgets that. Trust me, girls, you'll never forget a comment like that. And it eats at their confidence and their esteem. And that's how a guy fucking controls a woman like that. That's super beautiful. That they don't want that going to the head, and the girl to leave and go, wow, why am I with a douche? The douche would be like, because you got a big nose and you're kind of fat. And the girl would be like, and then she'll go look in the mirror and be like, is my nose big and am I fat? And then pretty soon the girl next week she'll be like, do I look fat in this? Do I look? And he'd be like, yeah, maybe a little. And that's how a lot of guys play women like that. It's a little known fact, guys. Little known fact, ladies. That's why you gotta have your own self confidence. Don't believe nothing what people say. You gotta be beautiful inside, and then have some perspective. If you're fucking phenomenally cute like Kimmy, don't you fucking dare go to a plastic surgeon. God damn. That's a damn shame. Oh, which famous streamer do you think is the best? Has the best content? Um, shit. Besides me, I'm putting me at the top because I did 20 different types of content and celebrity shit. But besides me, fuck, let me think. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone left anymore. I don't think I like anybody. I'm trying to think. I'm trying. If there was, I'd be watching them every day. I can't think of anybody. I pop in on people here and there. I can't think of anybody where I'm like, oh, that's fucking super awesome content all the time, or most of the time. Um, I don't know. I think that's the problem. I don't know. I don't think I like anybody. Yeah, okay. That's why you gotta be confident in yourself, and then if you see someone manipulating like that, you know, don't put up with that. But then also, if you find yourself getting plump, be honest with yourself and be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go to the gym or I'm gonna fucking trim up and stuff. But watch out for that shit, though. Watch out for the manipulation. That's what obviously happened to Kimmy, because she's fucking flawless. And if she was with the right guy, like me, I would be like, yeah, you're flawless. Don't ever touch your body. And I would be pissed. It would be almost a breaking point. I'd be like, if she's trying to do that shit when she's going out with me, I'd be like, I might break up with you if you try and do plastic surgery. Don't, because I would fucking marry her. And I'd be like, no. I would fucking slap her silly, be like, don't you dare. Are you fucking stupid? The right man would not tolerate, especially a girl as cute as Kimmy. She is picture cute. She was magazine cute. So I'm like, hell no. He does his thing, but he's like a young knucklehead. Does his young knucklehead thing. Jack Doherty came to my RV last year, a specific trip to hang out on the RV for an hour, and then I was security for him the next day, all day Saturday, with his big ass security guard. I spent the whole day with Jack Doherty the next day, so it's pretty cool to see that world. But no, that's for the young kids, and it's goofy shit. But I just don't see the content out there. I don't like. I like. Yeah, downriver. I have an address. I've had an address for months downriver. That's why I have a phone, and people have sent me shit. That's literally why I have a phone I'm streaming on right now, is because Jade was nice enough to send a phone so I don't die in the gutter. Mando, no, Mando is a loser. Mando always does like he's done so many dono scams. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get this. I need to do this, and then he fucking blows it and does something else or sells this or like, oh, I'm gonna be this for the third time. I'm a professional photographer for the third time again. Like Mando, there's a reason Mando was sleeping in the tent, homeless and shit on the street for like 9 years, cause he is a fat fucking loser. That guy has no morals, fucking scandalous, not trustable, backstabbing, just a fucking absolute moralist. I despise Mondo. His character is terrible. Terrible person. I don't watch him at all because he's fucking not content at all. Even Andrew Tate said he's a loser. He's just scammed a bunch of people last year, saying he's gonna lose weight. Oh, he scammed people for thousands of dollars. He never went to the gym, never lost shit ever, dude. Mando should just go die in a fire, honestly, in Minecraft. And he fucking burnt. And let's not forget, pretty allegedly, Mando fucking uh burned down half of a fucking RV park, trying to play pranks on the fucking RV and started a fucking fire that burned down four people's trailers and RVs and burned down a fucking half the RV park. People barely escaped with their fucking life on that shit. And Mando fucking ran away in his car like a fucking coward with his lights off, rushing away from the scene after he couldn't control the fire, trying to put it out with like a gallon or two of water. Raging fucking fire. Let's not forget the people that are fucking homeless. The four families that are homeless because of Mando fucking arson fire and shit have to run like a fat fucking coward in his car with his lights off in the back of that area. Shit, we all remember Mando. We know what kind of person you are. You fucking scumbag. Didn't even stay to help try and get people out in case they were stuck in shit. Didn't even stay to get people out or their cats and dogs. Mando, you fucking go die in the fire, you fat fucking lump of tard. You deserve to be thrown in a dumpster, bro. And if I was able to lift you up, I would physically throw you in a dumpster. But you might be the only fucking motherfucker out there that I can't throw in a dumpster. So I'll get some help. And we'll fucking all together collectively throw you in a fucking dumpster, bro. Fuck that guy, bro. Yeah, let's not forget. Let's not forget. Mando should be in prison, guys. Mando should be paying compensation and restitution to the people that lost that. How much property was that lost? How many fucking four trailers and RVs? What's that? A $500,000 of shit? Doesn't Mando owe like four families a $500,000 of shit? Is that fat fucking die of a heart attack yet? Yeah, he belongs in prison, dude. He fucking belongs in prison. Fucking scumbag, dude. Those people lost everything because of that fat fuck. We all know. We all know. FBI knows. They just can't fucking get. They can't fucking press charges enough. But I guarantee you, FBI got a file on that shit. That talk about blowing it, bro. Talking about blowing it. Getting connected with Andrew Tate and not going on a weight loss and immediately improving yourself. Are you kidding me, bro? With the internet clout and the connection to Andrew Tate, I fuck, bro. And the money right there, to do it. There's no excuse. The money right there to do all that, to lose the weight, to get your life together. And as you make those progresses, people will be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna help you out because they see you making progress. They're like, oh shit, Mando lost 100 pounds. He only has 150 to go, and then they'll fucking continue to help you out because they're like, oh shit, you're making progress. We're all proud of you. And then Andrew Tate may be like, oh, I'm gonna give you a Nike sponsorship. Fuck, bro, he fucking blew. I know, bro. I was like, holy fuck. That's a holy fuck type of blowing it, bro. Talk about life changing situation and blowing it. Yeah. I wish I could get opportunity like that. Maybe like Andrew Tate, if you're listening, how about a skinny guy transformation? Look, I'm all skinny. Andrew Tate. Let's get me fucking 50, 60 pounds on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna work out. I'm not a scammer like Bando. I'll fucking put on the weight and get my shit together. Andrew Tate, hit me up. DJ Darren RV on Instagram. Hit me up, bro. I'll be listening to Neville Goddard every day, Billy Graham. I'm listening to inspirational shit, trying to get my positive life together. Hit me up, Andrew Tate. Skitty Guy Transformation right here in Venice. Sponsored by some sort of protein drink and shit. Let's go. I'll get a protein drink like tattoo on me right there because I'll be working out, gaining weight, making gains. Traffickers at the border. Yeah, it's. I don't worry about fuckheads like Mando because they're God and them will destroy their own lives. I don't have to do nothing. They literally live in their own misery. Whereas I'm a good man, but I go through hard times. Go through hard times. And sometimes I might be mean or slip out. That's called like a relapse. Sometimes I might relapse into a little anger or whatnot, but I pull out real quick and I make apologies if I have to. But I try and always be a moral person and work on myself all the time. I'm not, even no matter what I go through terrible shit. And I usually, like 95% of the time, I have a great attitude. You would never even know what just happened to me. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Let me think. I thought about this the other day too. Like, I don't know. There is no. I'm still looking. Like, and it doesn't have to be it's just a streamer that's fun to watch. Like I don't know. Like I even like Chicken Andy. No, like he's in Korea. Geezer. No, like just nobody left. I'm feeling like, is it just me? Like, I don't know. Things are just not seeming fun anymore. The streaming world's kind of dead, and Kick is dead, and everything botted is dead. And these motherfuckers that get KCIP, now they just sit at the desktop and get lazy because they just want to put hours in instead of content because they're getting paid hourly. And so, fuck, the content. Terpsky already called that a long time ago. How as soon as these motherfuckers get KCIP, they chill and do fucking boring ass desktop shit. They become total faggots. Like, god damn, you were boring before, but now you're really boring. So, I don't know. I think Kick fucking killed the streaming community. But I do like the thing. I do like the notion of paying the streamers, but then it's got to be based on. It's got to have content going. Kick. So I don't know. I search the internet. I look for normie streamers too, and just like I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna have to be the content that I want to watch this year because it's already April. There ain't shit going on. So I'm gonna be the content that I want to watch this year. I'm gonna be doing repair streams, DJ shit. Wandering around. We'll do some people interviews, meeting tourists, painting, martial arts. I'm gonna mix it all up. Mix a bunch of shit. I do need to get my fuel injection sold or my scooter sold so we can get a proper phone and get set up. and fix the RV and get going. So I'm waiting for one item to sell here so we can dig our way out the hole. Dig our way out. Ugh. I was going to look at van prices today, so I'm going to check on vans and see what the prices of vans are. Ford Transits or Ford Econoline. Probably if I go to Van Life, the best thing is going to be a Ford Econoline. You can get those for a couple $1,000. Then I'll have to buy like the top that goes up like 2 feet. It's like kind of round. It comes up and round and then and down. So you can stand up inside. But that would be affordable. That would be an affordable van. I could convert it pretty quick and easy. Let's see. There we go. Ouch. Do, 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 do. Ow. Oh, man. Oh. Romy Tommy. Do what's right. Fuck bullshit. He's fucking doing good. Wait for me to come on. Oh, I appreciate that. I made the sound finally. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Is my volume up on this? Oh shit. Nice. I think I heard that. That's nice. I heard the donation alert even though the volume was down. Thank you so much. Let me check it out. Well, I appreciate that. Hold on. Is my chat not updating? What's going on here? There we go. Stupid chat. I sometimes I have to manually switch my chat. Yeah, it's going straight to gas. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're like stuck right now. Basically, I'm in a spot. I limped the RV over to a spot where we can be till Tuesday morning. So right now we have to stay in spots, and anyway from now on, spots that are like 3 days. Trying to find spots where there's no signs, but the street sweeping sign for one day of the week. Like we have a street sweeping on Tuesday, so I'm good here Sunday, Monday, and then I have to leave by like 10 a.m. Tuesday. So we're good here for a couple days, uh, and I have food and stuff. But good morning, Jade. Good to see you. Jade, will you copy and paste the the donation stuff into the chat? Then I'm gonna pin it. Yeah, cause we kind of in big trouble right now a little bit. But honestly, all we need like is gas money to really to survive. I'm selling my fuel injection right now. I'm selling the fuel injection for the RV. When I bought it, it was $1,000. I paid for it on Amazon. Now, people are selling that for 1,500. So I have mine for sale for 1,200 on OfferUp and Craigslist. So I'm hopefully trying to sell that. It's had a lot of views, but no one's called or nothing. So um, it's probably going to be quicker to sell my scooter. So we're trying to knock out the RV. Just get my. We need to get my fuel tank. Can the fuel pump get power? So if I have to hot wire that in today, that's what we're gonna do. So our fuel tank is running, and then we're gonna get to fixing the scooter immediately. So we have that for sale. Because I got a good scooter here to sell as well. So the scooter will be 1,200 too. So when either one of those sells, I can spend a couple hundred on the RV. We'll buy another phone for 200. Buy a gimbal for 100. So we'll update the phone, we'll update the RV, and then we'll have still a few hundred left over to survive on, and then another thing to sell. So once we sell our one big items, then we're fucking good to go. But until then, we are fucking scraping by. So scary, especially the RV just knocking these problems at me. But we're knocking it out. So I'm keeping ahead of the RV. But damn, I mean, we've had a lot of failures, but I have no choice but to do the work on the RV or we lose it. So that's pretty motivating when you get up. You're like, oh, if I don't fucking do this today, I'm gonna lose my entire home probably. So you're like, oh, let's work our ass off today. So that's how it goes. I'm pretty motivated to keep my home and my my form of transportation and where all my stuff is. So you'd be surprised how that's pretty motivating. Uh oh. She did, Nana Pips. I like her. She's a good streamer. She does a lot. Oh shit! Did water just fall in my bowl? Oh my god, my weed just got wet. Hold on here. Was I just holding my bowl over dripping water? Oh my god. I like Nana Pips. She's the one that's like Colombian, right? The dark hair. I like her. She's a good streamer. So is Shako Mako. Shako Mako, she's a great female streamer. Nana Pips is a great female streamer. They both travel to fucking all over the place by themselves and make good content. So those are two good streamers. I can't think of any guys yet though. This piano man here in Venice, he just got his van towed 2 days ago. They're doing street sweeping and cleaning up shit, and his van is expired more than 6 months. So they took that shit. He had plenty of time to pay that too or move it because he makes money every day. And so he fucked up on that. He spends a lot of money on heroin and drugs. All his money and lives in that van and just always cracked out. So he had plenty of time to take care of shit. He did not because of drugs. So he let it all. So he lost everything, his van and all his shit, and he'll never get that van back. So he'll probably have to pay the van lord now, who has some vans on the street, and he charges $300. So if you want to live in an empty cold van like he was doing, it'll cost him $300 a month to go through the van lord. Van lord has like 20 vehicles or so sitting out there in Venice for people to rent and live in for like $300. So that'll be his choice now. But he was all grumpy yesterday. He made some rude comment to me for the first time. I had to tell him, "You're fucking out of line, piano man. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard you say." I won't go into it, but he made a pretty dumbass fucking insincere, pretty rude comment to me, and I was like, "Holy fuck, bro." If he was not my fucking good friend, I would have slapped him in the face right there. But I'm like, fuck, bro, I can't believe this is my good friend. But I'm like, he did just lose his van. He is fucking grumpy, I'm sure, and scared. So, you know, he fucking scared, so that's why. But he was out of line. I'm like, I'm just gonna let it go, and I skated away. I had to skate away because I was like, otherwise I'm gonna stay and slap his face. Sometimes when we go through shit, we say shit we don't mean, and sometimes we're mean to our friends or those that are closest around us because they're the closest people around us for us to express our grief or anger or violence. And that's why, you lash out at the people closest to you when you're losing shit or you're going through tragedy. It's very easy. That's the easiest thing to do. It's hard to be peaceful and be in a good mood and be loving when you're losing everything. And that's what I've really gone through the last 15 months and learned. And learn not to panic, not to completely panic and have faith. But man, we had real tests on the street last 15 months. Oh shit, really? Traveling South America, huh? I didn't think they repossessed shit around there. I didn't think they gave a fuck in other countries. Shit, Nana Pips, she's gonna be. Shit, she could be living on the street now. Shit. Tell her if she can make her way to Venice, she can crash on the RV. This RV still is a streamer refuge. Maybe not for a long time, but depends on the person. But this RV is built and still maintained as a streamer's refuge. Uh, but we have had some bad guests, and we've had some issues. But oh, New York. Well, that makes sense. In New York City, shit. She should have handled that. Never let your vehicles go, because you never get them back. That's a huge loss. Never let your vehicle go. Let me sit down. Got some gas. We'll put the gas in. I gotta walk around today too, and find another spot where I can park for a 3 day period. This spot I'm in, I can park till Tuesday, but I'm sticking out in the street kind of far because the trees are fucking close to scraping the roof. It actually hit my fucking one of my lights on my roof a little bit. I was like, fuck. So I'm probably gonna move the RV to a different spot that I can get closer to the curb and not block the road so much. So we will go on a little walk today to go find a 3 day spot today. Somewhere close to the stores where I can still walk and get food because we don't have a fridge. We have to go get our food every single day. So something close like that. I did see another spot. I went on a walk today. I did see another spot. Two more spots, honestly. So there's two more spots I can park, but they're farther from the stores, but not a problem. So we'll go look for anything more we can find something, and then we'll go to that spot. We'll wait for the spot to be open, and then we'll move it real quick so we can secure that. like a little chess game. Oh, miss my baby. Fuck. Oh, baby boy. Oh, fuck. I'm glad I have a lot of shit to do, guys, because it's rough times. Today I'm gonna work on finding the relay or what's burnt out, not giving me power to my fuel pump. So I'm working on that today. That's the number one priority, is to get the power to the fuel pump. If I have to wire it in hot wire, I'll do that. I'm ready to do that. So that's what we're gonna do today. We'll get that knocked out so that we don't have to run the RV on a gas can anymore. This is basically how we're running it. I'll show you guys. I'll show you how we. I'll show you how we're running it. Hold on, guys. Hold on here. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're running on the fucking gas can right now, but we should be able to activate the fuel pump today. Now that's number one priority. What's that, Drizzle? He moved to? I knew Drizzle wasn't around here anymore. What's up, Kimberly? Good to see you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've never been in the position I'm in right now. I've done RV life before. I did 2 years RV life in San Diego, but I've had it from a kitten, and then she got the cat, so I was robbed again. I was like, damn. The cat I had as a kid, my first cat, he died after 2 years of cancer. I had a dog. He died after 6 years of cancer. Then I had a kitty cat with my fiance. She took it after a year, and so I was like, fuck. So I got a Siamese boy in 2003, and that started my whole kitty adventure again, like reclaiming what I wanted as a child. And so I had a Siamese boy 2003, then I got a Siamese girl 2005, and then just a whole bunch, and then about 10 Cornish Rex after that. And it's just been a lovely kitty journey. But this is the first time I've not had cats since 2003. I was pretty fucked up back then too. I needed them. I needed to be a father. I needed the responsibility. I needed a reason to come home at night because I was a fuck up. I was gonna die. I was gonna die. I was doing very risky behavior and fucking on drugs. I was in the rave scene. It was terrible. So it's a very strange feeling not having a kitty cat. I don't like it. I'm gonna be adopting a female Cornish Rex this year. I need to get the money for her, and then I need to travel and go get her. Two different things. So I need $2,000 for her. So I'm gonna sell everything I got, and I'm gonna grab her. I'll have her this year, but it's terrible. It's terrible. Uh, Back then I was on, let's see, ecstasy because I was DJing strip clubs, and so, and I had a DJ buddy too. Um, let's see, that would be like right about 2000. Not really cocaine. Cocaine occasionally, and ecstasy. The rave scene to be Special K, GHB. So my homies made GHB. We would get ketamine from Tijuana, and so we were loaded up. We had it all. I was never a meth fan. I never did that shit. It's terrible. I overdosed. I did speed in the summer when I was 16, and I overdosed, and so I never fucked with that ever since that. But the other shit and the rave drugs, fuck, ecstasy for a while. Not long though. Any hard drugs, I only try for a couple months and get out. Nothing long term except for alcohol. Was a hard thing to stop being alcoholic. But the drugs, I tried everything and went deep. I even tried heroin. I never shot heroin, but I've tried heroin 10, 15 times. Cocaine probably 20 times. Good amounts of shit, enough to try it. But I was never addicted to anything except for alcohol. I was addicted. Alcohol, I was alcoholic for 20 years. Ever since I was 16, took my first drink, I was pretty fucking alcoholic. So that's the scoop on that. And then also Jimson weed, which will fucking blow your brain out. Jimson weed's uh, a gnarly hallucinogenic, a plant. Don't ever do that. You'll end up in a rubber room if you do that. You might never come back from that shit like that, or peyote or Jimson weed. The Jimson weed's called the devil's weed for a reason. I highly recommend that you never touch that ever. It's very dark and terrible. And I do acid too as well, of course, during the rave days. So we did acid, of course. I forgot to put that one in there. So mainly drug of choice was acid and some ecstasy. I was raving from like 97 to 2002 or 3. DJs and fucking meeting my heroes and idols, and I love the music and I still love it the same or more. That's why we're gonna make a DJ comeback, because I never got to do like the things I wanted to do in the DJ world and really go to the level I wanted to. I had to postpone it so I could go to work and do things, and all of a sudden, you know, a decade or two gets behind you, and you're like, "Fuck." So let me get back. I love DJing, so we can get back into that. Um, but healthy wise though, not like a fucking drug scene like the rave scene is. It's all fucking polluted. But I'll tell you what though, I'll make a prediction right now. From the moment that I get my $1,500 Pioneer controllers, that I need to DJ again, and I can go full blown DJing again because I got the computer and music. So as soon as I can get my Pioneer controller, I'll tell you what, I'll be DJing at EDC within 2 years or less. There's no doubt in my mind that will absolutely happen. We'll be playing at Burning Man, EDC, and we're gonna get fucking paid. But we need to get the equipment and then start practicing every day, which I will do. We'll practice every single day, and we're actually practicing lessons on the actual hardware. Going through the YouTube lessons, and the software that runs it all, that has its own separate lessons, and so I go through all those and learning all the tricks and all the effects of that. Incredible fucking software uh, to use with the Pioneer setup. It's fucking incredible. I cannot fucking wait. We're gonna have a setup right here. So I have my big screen right here. 65-inch TV is gonna be right there. This stuff will be lower, and then my DJ setup's gonna be all right here, so I can play right here. I'll have the camera. You guys will be watching from like this position, DJing, and then the screen will be showing graphics and all sorts of killer shit. You might see like a side shot. The camera shot might be right here, and you'll see me DJing along right here, along with the TV, the effects going on, and then we'll just be rocking it, do live sets, and then we'll also do outside sets because I have the full outside DJ system. At this point, right now, with the power I have in the RV, I could set up my DJ system right now and play for the neighborhood right now. If I bring it outside, I could fucking rock the entire neighborhood right now with so much fucking bass and music. You guys wouldn't even want to know how loud it'd fucking be. I got the mixer, the amp, the sound. I got a sound conditioner which reduces static and all that shit. I still got a couple DJ lights too. I got a laser light. I got the fogger. Shit. I do need to get a monitor right now so I can fire my computer up and run shit by my computer. Then I can play music, you know, and be hanging out and chilling. So we're real close to quite a few things. We're real close to the RV being done. Real close to getting our DJ stuff. We're real close to, you know, selling our last couple items. And now that I'm working heavy every day, we're gonna get there a lot quicker. Getting there pretty quick now. Resed out. Let's see. Yeah, I could resed out. That's a great idea. I had already thought when I designed the RV that I would be selling shit out my kitchen window, like hot dogs and sodas or something like that. Like right now, I could make money doing coffee. I think on the boardwalk, but yeah. So my setup, so the thing I need is the Pioneer controller. They make quite a few of them. So it's like the mixer in the middle, and it's got the two, you know, digital turntables on the side. It's all one unit. They have quite a few of them though, and I don't know which one I'm gonna choose, but it's gonna be a four channel Pioneer mixer. I just don't know which one. I have to figure out which one's best for what I'm doing. But it's expensive, like 1,300. But that's not bad. And then I'm done. That's all I need. But then later on, I'll need to buy vinyl turntables. So those are 1,000. Yeah, you're looking at like 2,500 to do vinyl again for the tables and the mixer just to do vinyl again, which I will because I got 5 crates of vinyl and all that. But we'll start the digital and back into and that's what everyone has. And the rave, they all have the digital setup, and so that's what we're gonna get first, and I'll be back in business. And I'll be able to play live events too as well. I can just run a power cord from my RV. I could run a 200-foot power cord from my RV and power my system in the daytime, like unlimited, even at night. Even at night, I could power the DJ system. So it's getting pretty gnarly at this point with the unlimited power. Oh, nice. Yeah, I scratch too as well. I'm going to be practicing my scratch stuff. And also, I'm going to build a set. I want to do a set like they for the DJ World Championships, but not to compete, but to do a set like that. You know what I'm talking about. The DMC Championships. So I want to do a set like that, like put together choreographed, put together just for fun and to get better. So I'll be practicing my scratching and cutting and all that trick mixing as well. But I only play that where it's appropriate. Obviously, you don't be doing that at weddings, shit like that. But I will be practicing uh, an extreme little show to put something together. That I can't wait, especially with the digital. It's so easy. Then I'm gonna get the MPC pad, the MPC fucking. I'll have that all the push buttons and shit. Then I'll be able to push all the fucking samples that I'm fucking on my set together. That's crazy. So I'll be able to put together a real cool set with all different samples and music cuts and oh man, just hit a button, boom, and it's instant. You know what I mean? Hit another button, boom, onto that. Fucking love that shit. I don't have much experience on the digital stuff, honestly. So I'm gonna learn everything new. I'm from the vinyl era. I've only fucked with a little bit of the digital stuff. So I have to learn all of it. and the software too as well. I already tasted a little bit of it. I was like, holy fuck. With the little bit that I saw and played with, I was like, holy shit, this is gonna amplify my skills so hard. I was blown away, dude. I was blown away by just a little couple lessons I did and a couple effects. I was like, man, it was really good, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm only, 1,300 bucks. I'm back into the game, and I'm on my way every day. On my way to assassinate fucking, uh, what I'm saying, celebrity world top DJs. That's our competition. We need to destroy and crush our competition. So the day I get that shit is the day we start destroying our competition. Every day we practice hard. It'll be a couple. It's gonna be at least 2 hours a day. Some days it'll be hours. And like I said, we won't stop crushing it and driving around and touring around till we're on the flyer, on the schedule, and getting paid. I'm gonna be highly aggressive. You guys are gonna see how highly aggressive I get. DJing's probably like my number one thing. I love DJing more than RV life, guys. More than mechanicking. Not as much as kitty cats, but as far as something to do in life, DJing's my number one most fun, most thing I want to do, and I've had to postpone it for so long, and I'm done with that shit. I love DJing more than martial arts, I think. Like, holy fuck, bro. So we'll be IRL, um, all the way to the top. And then when I'm world famous DJ, I'm gonna be still on IRL chilling in chat. Except I'll be like, chat, check it out, and then I'll like reverse this camera. I'll be like, chat, check it out. I go, look at that. There's 100,000 people out there right now, and there will be. There'll be like 100,000 people out there. I'm like, chat, they're all out here for DJ Darren RV. Let's go, and then we wreck that shit. This is gonna be so fun. I fucking love DJing. I'm gonna have to get. You know what I'm gonna have to get? Resed out. I'm gonna have to get the little cheap one, the cheapy $200 computer or a USB drive. So I'm probably gonna have to do that because it's gonna be a while before we can blow 1,300 straight up money. But we can't afford like $100 or $150 at some point. Then we could start DJing again. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We'll take that baby step because even those simple little systems, those simple fucking cheap ones, you can do everything you want to do. That's probably the plan. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of the cheapy ones just to be able to practice and get back into it. You know what I mean? 150 bucks, that's nothing. While I wait to spend 1,300, of course I want the Pioneer, but that's fine because I'm practicing. I'm getting back into my music, so actually that turns out great because I need to just go through music, get back into it, practicing techniques, and I'll max out that little cheapy shit. And by the time I'm maxed out on that and we're well practiced, like, all right, like, hey, chat, I sold this. We're ready to buy the fucking Pioneer controller. Then I buy that shit on Amazon, dude. 2 day shipping on Amazon. Fuck yes, bro. That's what I'm talking about. We're talking 2 day Amazon shipping when we're ready to go. But in the meantime, yeah, we'll get a little. I'm excited, dude. We're gonna get a little cheapy one. As soon as I sell my fuel injection, which I have for sale right now, or my scooter, I'll spend 100 on the little cheapy. We can afford 100 on a cheapy controller. Once we sell one of our big items, then that gets us back into DJing, and that makes me happy. And that'll help with depression too. Give me something to do in the day, be productive as well. When I'm not working, because we're looking for a job pretty fucking heavy now. But I'll be bored at home and lonely and sad, so I want to be doing something when I'm in the RV and not be thinking about shit and be sad. So the best thing would be to be DJing, and $100 is a no-brainer. So I'm doing that. That's a great idea, Resed Out. I'm doing it. have to think too. I was thinking of doing, if I could do a small portable battery powered setup, I could DJ on the beach for tips, you know? And especially, like, look, if you had a product like coffee, so say I'm DJing there, I'm DJing a set, I have a thing for tips, but I also have, I don't, well, then that maybe be self serve. So there's cups set up there, creamer and sugar, and so, and you know, a couple little pump things. So it'd be like, all right, $3 for coffee. They just give the $3 right there, and then you get your coffee, so you don't have to interrupt by DJing. So you could tip me for DJing, but also I have coffee for sale for $3, creamer and sugar right there in a little mix. So just serve yourself that. But obviously, you know, I'm looking. It's right in front of me, so you don't be giving no. And if it's $5, then I'll get you change real quick. I'll have to figure that out. I'd have time in the DJing to be able to give change for 10 seconds. I'm a professional. I've been on strip club routines where you have to change every 2.5 minutes, high pressure. So, fucking taking 10 seconds out to give someone change, that's easy to do as a DJ. So, I'll do that. So, I think and maybe I could do that at Huntington Beach. At least I can in Venice, I know. So, maybe we'll try and see how I could do that little portable system um, to figure that out. Because that would make money right now. That would make some little money, dono money. I would need a controller, so I can look at cheap control. But I don't have any money now, but we can still. I know there's cheap controllers out there. I have to figure out how to power things at the beach. A power supply. I have a car amplifier, so I have a 3,000 watt car amplifier. I can run that off 12-volt battery. So I'd have to develop a power system and whatnot to be able to power also the controller. Okay. Then I need an inverter to power the DJ controller, but the 12 volt would straight go to the car amplifier powering the speakers. So we got that. So we need an inverter to power the controller, and I guess the controller would be run by a USB stick. That's it. No computer, no laptop. USB stick inside the cheap controller, and that's how we rock that, I think. The phone. The problem is I don't have a way to connect the phone. So resed out. This is what I got right now. I got a I got a pretty badass mixer. It's not a Pioneer, but it's a pretty badass professional, like real nice chrome ass mixer. But it's 120 volt, right? It's plug-in power. And I got all the cables. I got the amplifier, the mixer, and all the cables and everything. So I have everything from the mixer down. Mixer, all the cables to the amplifier, the sound conditioner, everything to the speakers and done, including a laser and fogger. But we have no way to input the music. We can get the cheap controller, then we power that, then that controller goes into the mixer, and then we're good to go. So we need a controller, I think, and we could do this. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. Resed out. Okay. Yeah, my phone has the headphone jack. I guess I can run it from the phone. I've never really done that, but I guess I could run the micro, the 1/8 inch jack, stereo jack, into the phone, and it goes into the mixer like that. I'll experiment with that. I got the headphone jack on this phone right now. I got gold. All my adapters are all gold plated too. Like all gold plated fucking adapters for all my sound shit. All of it's gold plated, dude. It should sound good. Yeah, I could start with that. Could start with that. I've been dying to set up at the beach. I've been dying to go rock a set at the beach, but I want to mix a set, you know? So I need a controller so I can fucking be there actually, you know, physically mixing the set in. But it sounds like we may only be $100 away, and we need like 2 car batteries, dude. Or or I'd have to steal 2 of my deep cycle batteries from the fucking RV system. If I stole 2 batteries from the RV system and put those together, then that will fucking power. That will power everything, but that's heavy. That's 140 pounds of battery. Phone app shit. I'd hate to mix on the phone. I would hate to mix on the phone, but I would just get the controller. Somebody out there probably has a $150 controller for sale used for 75 bucks. We're gonna hit something like that. Then I think we're back in the game. And if we want to go live mobile, we just need the batteries and a converter. So I'll work on that. We don't need a big converter. And then, like I said, the car amplifier will power the speakers pretty awesomely too. And the car amplifier, I can adjust the bass and all that, the bass and treble, and all the levels on the car amplifier when it runs the speakers. I can tune those speakers fucking nice, uh, so it's proper levels on all of it. And it has a subwoofer too as well on there, so I can power the left and right my tops, and then I got the subwoofer channel to go to my 2 sub boxes. I have 2 sub boxes too as well. I have 2 fucking heavy duty tops and 2 heavy duty and a double 12 sub and a single 12 sub. Shit, I'm gonna write it down. It's pretty close, closer than I thought, honestly. So I'm only like a $75 controller away from practicing every day in the RV. Shit. Now that we have full power, I mean, we have to start realizing this. Now that we have power in the RV now, so I'm less than $100 away from being able to DJ every day. I have to get my music. I don't have. I need to get a monitor. I need to get a little $30 monitor for used, so I can fire my computer up again and get to my music and all that. Then we can play from my computer, but we don't have to. But I need to get all my music. It's all on my hard drives. But shit, we're close to that. We're close. Shit, that's really close. Shit. Oh, shit, yeah, I'm waiting for my fuel injection to sell. I don't know why I haven't got any serious offers from it. my fuel injection system is kind of rare. There's only two out there right now for sale. They're for $1,500 plus tax and shipping. So $1,700 if you want to buy one of those, or you can buy mine for $1,200. So I'm literally $1,200 instead of $1,700, and you don't even need to ship. You just pick it up, so you're not getting, you're not getting scammed. So I don't know why it's not. It should sell. So now I need to get to my scooter immediately. So today I'm gonna get power going to the fuel pump, and then tomorrow I'm going to start the scooter stream. Start getting the scooter going. The problem is I'm looking for a place for the scooter to park it and chain it up safe. Because once I put all the fairings and everything on the scooter, I don't want to keep bringing it in and out of the RV. It'll kind of fuck it up to keep dragging it in and out of the RV. It scrapes the bottom of it, and so once it's all together, I don't want to fuck it up. So I need to park it out somewhere with a cover on it. I can buy a little $10 cover I had before. It got all ripped up. But I'm looking somewhere. I got a real heavy duty chain and lock, so you ain't taking it. But this scooter already got stolen once, and it got fucked with again too as well. Someone stole the battery out of it too as well, so I had to buy another one of those. So I'm looking for somewhere safe right now that I can park the scooter once it's done and finished. And it'll be all great. I'll just go out with the keys, fire it up, and it runs great. We'll have that for sale. That'll sell quick. A scooter's a pretty hot item, and this scooter's badass. It's got a brand new motor. I improved on it too as well. It's got performance shit on there, so this is a new and a. But today I'm trying to get my fuel pump, get it some power today. Even if I have to hot wire it temporarily, that's what we'll do. Oh, it's still early. Still early. This thermos keeps things warm so long. Yeah, so today working on the fuel pump power, and then I'm gonna walk around and look for a 3-day spot, meaning somewhere I can park for the RV for 3 days at a time without signs, or and away from street sweeping. Every street has a street sweeping at some point one of the days, and so Monday through Friday, so we avoid that. So I found two already, and so I'm gonna look and see if I can find any more. Then I'm gonna write them down, honestly. Little tiny piece of paper, and write down exactly any spots I found. We're gonna go on a little journey today. I did a small journey last night and found two more spots, including the spot I'm in right now. But the spot I'm in right now, I'm kind of in the street too much, because I can't park close to the curb because the goddamn trees hit my roof. So I'm like 2 feet out from the curb. So I'm poking out in the street, and that's going to attract attention. And so I'm going to fucking move the RV as soon as I get back from my little journey and figure out we're going to move it. So, and then I have to make sure also I go out and look and go, okay, then we got to make sure no cars are parked in that spot. And then we fucking rush back to the RV and move to that spot. So it's like a complicated game of chess out here. And trust me, meter maids are out there. One of my RV friends, they broke down, and they were parked at the park where I go hang out if I have gas, and their ignition didn't work. They were parked there one night. They got a ticket, $72 immediately, and they're still stuck, I think. So they're gonna get a ticket every night that they're stuck. So that sucks. That's why it's very important to fucking keep moving and not be stuck. Cannot be stuck on the streets. And thank God we're legal, dude. We're legal, so as long as we don't fucking uh, violate, then we're awesome. Like right now, I'm good till Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Honestly. Oh, we got a fucking donation. Thank you so much. What do we got? Who is this? Oh, what's up? Thank you, Q. Appreciate that, buddy. Hell yeah, going straight to gas. Straight to gas, bro. Appreciate that. I'm glad that it's finally making some noise. I have my volume down on my chat phone, so you don't hear my, the repeating volume, my voice repeating. But that's awesome that the Cash App sound works. That's awesome. Thank you so much, buddy. Fucking going straight to gas. Like I said, I'm gonna walk around today, look for a different spot. I found two more spots already, but I'm gonna see if I can find a better spot, like for a 3 day to chill. And we need to do that anyway. We need to stop moving the RV and do some repair and do some work and not be driving around. As long as I'm close to a grocery store, then we got shit to do. Like I'm trying to get the fridge going, and I gotta drill a hole in the roof to run the solar wires through there. Right now they're going through the outside of the RV right now, for testing. But now it's all good, so we'll reroute those, and so we got work to do. So just want to chill somewhere for 3 days, and this RV has moved every single day for the last 15 months. Like that's a lot of pressure, dude. That's a lot of pressure on this old ass RV that's just barely holding itself together. We've been fixing so much and replacing things and working on it, but this old RV is like got it's like it got put into full production again, like a bus. It got put into full use again, and with that, and fucking barely holding shit together. It's basically we're like the Millennium Falcon right now. Fucking, she may look rough, but she's got it where it counts. That's how I, that's how I'd be thinking of. That's how I'd be thinking of the fucking RV, bro. Like the Millennium Falcon, and it's true. She a little bit fucked up, but she got it where it counts. And she never lets us down. We fucking, well she does though. I mean, well, we do get stuck, but I fucking do the work and we're out and we're done. So, but I don't got the fucking help of Chewy to help me fix shit, or C3PO or RTD2. It's just me doing all the technical repairs on the ship, and it's pretty rough. It's rough being the captain and no crew. I'm like on the Star Trek, but I have to do all positions. I gotta do all positions on this ship, the mothership. I'm like fucking driver, security, engineer, carpenter, repairman, legal consultant. Fucking, I'm giving her she's gold captain. She just can't take no more. That's that's fuck. That's that's how the RV feels sometimes, dude. Like, I'm giving her she's gold captain. She just can't take no more. That's why. That's why we. That's why the RV needs to chill for a little bit. So I feel good. I feel good. We're just gonna be in 3 day spots, and then we mark the time. Like in San Diego, I had to do this. So we're literally gonna mark the exact hour and time. So if we park at 2 p.m., like if we park at 2 p.m. today, then we mark 72 hours, and then we make sure we move like it's 68 hours. So we make sure we move, and we document that with a picture, right? We take a photograph that'll be time stamped of the RV parked on this spot. Like that's literally how technical you got to be, so that the meter maids don't lie. So I park my shit at 2 p.m. I take a picture because the picture will have that embedded the time, and then we move a couple hours before that 72 hours is up. We move to another spot like a block or two away, and then we do that for 3 days.
and we go back and forth like that, and that'll be a lot better than moving 3 times a day. We only move once every 3 days. That'll be sweet. But like I said, that comes. You got to have a piece of pad and paper where you're documenting the exact times, and you back it up with a photograph. Like you got to be that technical, and then you'd be all right. Then you'd be all right. This is part of the street chess game. Because I'm gonna make sure I'm never in a position again to get a ticket or no parking tickets ever again. Which we've been good. I haven't got a parking ticket for like 5 months. They've hit me with no registration tickets. They got me 3 of those. But no, we do not violate signs. We do not fuck up anymore. We do not give the enemy an opportunity uh, to be extorting us again. The big system of LA that is way too fucking big to care about you. Way too big to care. LA is way too big a monster. They eat people up. They do the opposite. They eat people up of home in your van, in your car, in your RV. They eat you up if you're homeless on the street as well. Like I've seen it. Oh, I've been seeing it for 15 months. So I was like, okay, okay. First, you better not try and exercise that in LA because shit ain't fair out here. So LA is an interesting city, but I like it. I like the challenge, and I got the hardness for LA. And we conquered the streets. We conquered the bullies and the toughest people out here. And pretty soon, I was the one dominant over them. So it's like including the security and Debo and everybody. So we've come such a far way. We just got to make sure we don't take that hardness to heart and being mean. Because the streets, you got to be mean to survive, but it sucks. It's gonna embed in you a little bit. But I like to come out of this clean and not be like, what do they call it? Like when you've been in prison a long time and institutionalized. I don't want to be institutionalized in my attitudes and how I am from the street. So we're coming off having to be so tough and mean and being coming back to a kinder, gentler DJ Darren is where we're going. And you guys have seen it. It's been evident. I've been trying really hard for a few months and we've had some slip ups, but I've been making good progress. I'm going to church today too as well. Oh yeah, Tinkerbell, I got a full update for you on Piano Man. And I saw him yesterday too as well. So if you want to watch what happened to Piano Man, it's on Santa Monica Close Up, and you'll see, and the title is Piano Man Van Toad. Now, Piano Man is a 72-year-old guy who has been a master on piano since he was a little kid. Fucking master. He's been in Pearl Jam videos, Soundgarden. He's been in some famous shit. He's master. He's the highest level you get on piano, master concerto. The highest level you get. He can play anything at the highest level, and he doesn't even have to look. He doesn't have to see. Half the time, his eyes are closed. Well, he lives in a van out here in Venice, right there at the Venice Circle, which is a block from the beach. Now that area got real dirty. I just recently parked over there twice, and I tell you what, it was so much fucking trash and feces and shit. It was like the fucking Skid Row. It's exactly like Skid Row on this one street and on the other side of that street. So you got one whole block on one side and the other side, right next to the post office, right there in Venice Circle. That area got real fucking terrible. I know I was right there. It was crazy right there. I was like, holy fuck, because that was the dirtiest, nastiest place I've ever parked the RV. But I was like, I know I'm safe and I'm protected. You know what I mean? But I'm surrounded by junkies and crazy shit. But it's right there at the beach, and it was a spot from RV, and like I know I'm safe, and I know I'm not gonna instigate, and I'm cool. But so Piano Man used to park where our RV was parked, but it got too rough for him. The people right there, not for me. I'm a mad dog on the street. I'm like fucking Mad Max. So I'm like, fuck that. This is my spot. I'm good with this. So he moved to the other side of the street, the other side. Then that area was trashed over there. Fucking people everywhere blowing the spot up. This is what they call don't come here and blow my spot up. So you have a place to park, you have a place to chill. But then a bunch of people come and fucking trash it and ship shit everywhere and blow it. So now it attracts the attention of the city, and it blows your spot up. So that's what you have. Your spot could be a smoking spot. It could be all different types of spots. That's why people say, don't blow my spot up. It means don't come here and fuck up everything and blow my spot up, attract the attention of the neighbors and the police and the city and like all that. So then I don't have a spot no more. So they blew Piano Man's spot up. He moved on the other side of the street, 50 feet away. Was there 2 days, and then they put up notices for street sweeping and cleaning to do the street cleaning, right? Which they go through and they clean up all the trash and they remove all the belongings. So you better get your shit or it's all going to the dump. And while they're doing that, they run the tags of all the cars too. So if you're expired or you're out of registration 6 months, they tow your car too. So their goal is to clean up all the trash and to tow everything that's not legal. All homeless shit tow, getting your shit and taking everything. And that's what they did. So they cleaned up all the trash and it was done, and then towed his shit right in front of him. And the cop, this black cop, was hella mean to him. Are we back? Hold on here. Uh oh. Okay, alright, we're back. Shit. I can't talk about corruption too much, guys. It's weird. Every time I talk about government or any corruption, we really lose signal. One day, we're going pretty heavy on some subjects, and we had some super abnormal connection problems. It was really weird. So we can't touch those subjects much anymore. Hold on, let me catch up with chat. What's up, Tinkerbell? I gave you the full fucking scoop. I'm like the news out here, so I gave you the full fucking scoop. DJ Darren Action News on it. Full scoop on Piano Man. And I just talked to him personally yesterday. Alright, we back. Where he is now? Well, as of yesterday, he's just sleeping out in the open. I don't know what he was going to do last night. As far as I know, no plans. He's probably just going to sleep on the street with a couple of homeless friends that he has, because, everyone's all friends out there. So, I don't know, though. Like I said, his only solution is to talk to the landlord guy, and hopefully the landlord guy will be like, okay, he might be out. He's going to have to get some of his money out. He said he hid his money inside the van. I don't know if that's true or not. But if he has some money, he needs to give whatever he can to the landlord guy, get $300 up, and then he'll be able to stay in the van. Just like Daisy did. I think Daisy's van's available out there too as well. That guy's got like 20 vans that he rotates around Venice. The landlord guy. He's an ex-cop. But they're all legal, they're all registered, and he rotates them all within 72 hours, and he has to keep track of all the street sweeping too as well. So he's got massive charts. He's got to keep track of every single one of these vans and every day of the street sweeping, and update that every day. So he spends every day moving these vans and whatnot and maintaining that. And I guess making a pretty good living doing that, of course. Terpsky is living uh, in a motel with Jasmine still. He's not paying it. She's paying it. He's not paying any of it. He's saving up his money. She wants him to pay half. He doesn't want to. He can, because he could go to his mom's to live for free, or he could go to his buddy Red Hat's place and stay in the garage for $300. So they're fighting about that, but they fight every day, as you know. But yeah, Terpsky homeless in the truck, but moteling it. So not technically, but right there, he's going through. He's never been through that. So it's new shit, and like, I give him advice on what to do as well, because I've been all there. I've lived in a truck, honestly, in Seattle, in the cold, dude, cold out, like 45 degrees out. It's cold out. I kept my milk in the back of the truck because it was the temperature of a refrigerator. I didn't need a fridge because I just kept my milk in the back of the truck, guys, in Seattle. It is that cold, 40 degrees. So I've been through it all. So Tripsky knows he can hit me up if he needs advice, or like how do I do this? Like, I'm literally writing a book on how to survive on the streets. I finished most of the entire book already. So I'm like, bro, I'll give you any solution you want. Just tell me what the issue is, and I'll fucking solution it for you, no problem. Like, and it's already some shit I've already done. Like, it's not like shit I read about. It's shit I've already done. So yeah, Terpsky he's moteling it technically, but if you motel it all the time, you ain't saving no money up. Unless there's two of you, then you can. Yeah, Tinkerbell. Piano Man's a sad case, and I was thinking about it too as well. But heroin, and I don't know if fentanyl or not, but snorting shit and slamming shit, and nodding out a lot. And that's why any neglected paying his registration, let everything go, and getting towed. So he honestly, I wish I could fucking, I wish if I was a millionaire, I would fucking. He's very stubborn though. I would pick him off the street. I'd make him go off drugs and lose weight, and then make him get into his piano, playing piano professionally, like he should be doing. He should be playing around the world. Honestly, Piano Man lives a life. It's weird that he chooses, and I like what he does, and I'm glad he's on the boardwalk and playing for people. That's awesome. We get a world level concerto piano player for free on the boardwalk, but he should. He's a junkie at 72. He needs to stop that. So it'd be nice if he fucking stopped that, lost some weight, and then he could probably pretty much immediately go on world tour, um, and start touring around, be highly paid. Have him have a sober lifestyle, or just smokes weed and just goes around the world and lives in hotels and fucking plays piano like what he loves to do, but he gets highly fucking paid and just goes to go everywhere and meet people. Like, that's the life he's literally turning down. He's literally been in Pearl Jam video, Soundgarden, like he's world renowned, and not accepting it, like not going and taking that and choosing to be sad and nodding out with a needle in his arm in a fucking van, all dirty and shit with a bunch of trash around it, there at the beach. Like, that's sad, dude. That's sad. I would not choose to be down like that for so long. If I had that fucking amazing talent, like, holy fuck. Yeah, I would be fucking touring around the world, meeting everybody, having the funnest shit, playing private parties and playing shows. It's so amazing playing for people, you guys. If you guys don't understand the joy, like just from DJing, playing for audiences, it's fucking amazing. He could play for audiences 20,000, 30,000, world level piano, and it's just weird. Like he chooses not to. Now you guys know I'm bringing you, and I love Piano Man, but I'm bringing you the real scoop of the truth. So what we are about 2025 is the truth, but I gotta kind of be gentler about it. Sometimes when I argue with people, I'll tell that I get truth, but it's cutting. The truth cuts, and the tongue is is sharper than any sword. Um, but you guys know you can count on me for the truth. DJ Darren Action News brings you the truth. So yeah, Piano Man has a terrible drug problem. Cocaine, mainly heroin, and then probably some meth. I don't know about fentanyl, but he nods off a lot. He's literally got blood coming out of his nose all the time. So he's got a tissue right there because he's got like blood snot coming out of his nose all the time, and that's from snorting so much. Like that's terror. That's crazy. And there'll be a whole bunch right there, and bleed. You know what I mean? While he's playing, you're like, fuck. He's just all dirty and pissed on himself. He pees on himself a lot. Fucking just dirty. No shower. Fucking nose crusty with blood and snot. Fucking, he's got a rag that he's got to keep wiping. It's because he keeps snorting a ton of shit. He'll fucking put some on his hand right there and snort right there. You know, kind of hide it from people walking around, but yeah, kind of duck down, snort fucking shit right off his hand, and then get back to playing. I'm like, fuck, bro. Going for broke at 72. So yeah, kids don't do drugs. Fuck. Piano Man could be touring the world, being in videos and playing for private parties and rich people. Like, fuck, a couple rich events, you'd be set for the entire year. You don't even need.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
I haven't. Every time I've tried to stream in the last couple streams, I haven't been streaming a lot, but every time the stream keeps fucking dying. So my number's going down because the stream keeps cutting out. They half the stream the entire time. This fucking visible service sucks. Like, my stolen Wi-Fi at Starbucks was far superior than this paid service by Visible. Visible is run by Verizon, the Verizon network. Like, how the, and Terpsky's been using it for fucking 15 months, the entire time since I've been up here. The entire time Terpsky streamed, he's been on Visible, the basic level, $25 a month level. Like, how is it phenomenal for him? But for me, I can't get any streams. The streams cut all the time. I could barely watch YouTube a little bit yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, how is that possible, dude? So I only paid for this month because it can't afford to fucking do a different plan. But holy crap. Like, literally, stolen Wi-Fi is far superior than this paid phone service by Visible. Like, explain that. Like, that's some bullshit. So that's why we got to keep turning the phone, resetting the phone. That's why you see me turn the phone and go back. I got to get out of the stream, then I got to come back in. You know, I got to unconnect it, reconnect it, and to fuck with it so we can maintain the stream. But that's why it's fucking nuts. As soon as I sell the fuel injection or the scooter, we're gonna buy a phone and upgrade our service, as well as uh, work on the RV, spend some money on the RV, and then have some money left over, of course, to survive. Then we should be good off after that. We can sell one item, either the fuel injection or the scooter. Then we'll sell the other item. Then we'll put my motorcycle together, ride that to work, and sell that, or just sell that immediately as soon as possible, and dump everything except for the RV. I might sell two of my DJ speakers too as well. Two out of four of my speakers I'm going to sell, I think. And so I want to dump everything except for the RV, finish the RV, and then we might dump the RV too. We're going to get to that point quick where we dump everything except for the RV, and the RV is done, and then we'll decide together as a group like what to do. Because at that point I'll have money in the bank. I will be able to travel in the RV, or I could relocate the RV to somewhere and go work, or I could dump the RV, go to van life, or I could dump the RV and everything and move into a studio somewhere and buy a little cheap $1,000 car, be a mechanic again, and do IRL. I don't know. So we'll figure it out when we get to that point. Kind of like a group decision a little bit. So we'll see. Lots of opportunities. We're discussing opportunities last night. Something very interesting. Like, I think I would like to be a ski instructor for this winter coming up. So I have to figure out a mountain somewhere, but I would really like to ski again. That'd be badass. I could make a lot of money. Uh, Basically, be a snowboarder, just a basic ski instructor. So do that a couple times a week. But we do that so that we can also private teach. So with the title of being ski instructor for that slope, right, for that mountain, that gives me more credibility. Then I can also private instruct. Not that I couldn't private instruct anyway, but if you're already a ski instructor there working a couple days a week at least, then I'm going to private teach families or just people, and that's a lot of money, a lot more money private teaching for the day or on a couple day basis. So we're gonna just that's going to be a ton of money. I get to ski for free every day. Obviously, as a ski instructor, I get to ski for free um, and live for free. I'll be in my RV. It'll be chilling. It'll be warm. It'll be somewhere free, chilling, right near the slope. And then so we live for free. Our cost is $100 propane a month to keep the RV warm. I don't need to move the RV. We ski for free. Um, we have to our, we have to eat, and then we get highly paid. So that's a position where our expenses are very low, and our dream every day. So I think that's what we're gonna do for the winter. Somewhere and post up somewhere on some badass fucking mountain and get paid highly for like 3 months, 4 months. So that seems like the best fucking option for winter. So now we're just figuring out what to do for the summer and into fall, which is the same thing. I need to stop the RV, fix it up, sell everything, work a job 5 days a week, riding a bicycle to a restaurant job, whatnot, something with tips, and then we get ready and then we see what's up with the fall. So that's the scoop on that for those not wondering what's up. And I'm trying not to die of a broken heart in the middle of it all. And I'm doing okay. I'll make it. But goddamn, it's rough. Fucking rough. It's been a rough 15 months, and it's rough without all my babies. Just like they say, I've made a lot of money, and I've been broke, and I prefer making a lot of money. And I can say I've had a lot of kitties, and I've had no kitties, and I prefer kitties. That's the best way to put it. I prefer kitties in my life. So I'm gonna work my ass off so I can get the $2,000 I need for my next girl kitty, which would be about $1,990 more than I've ever paid for a cat, and then shipping or gas money to go drive and go get her, which might be all the way across the United States. So the only possible ones I saw were in Maryland. And of course, that's exactly as far as you could go from me in the United States would be Maryland. That'd be like the farthest you could go away. Of course, that'd be like the couple available out there. And also, we might have to go to cat shows because some of these breeders, they don't contact you. So if you wanted a Cornish Rex, you'd have to go to a cat show, and they'd also have to like you and approve you, and you have to write a contract, a lifetime contract. But I'm fucking well known in the community, so once they know I'm out of cats, then they'll be like, all right, well, I got one for you. But it's gonna be like 1,500, 2 grand, no joke. And they gotta like you, like I said. They're gonna, they don't give out phone numbers. A lot of them, they don't advertise because they don't care. They're not like a puppy mill. They're very selective and on where the corners go, and I like that. So am I. So that's one of my main goals. I prefer a cat than the DJ stuff. So my main goal is to get back to having kitty kitty again, and that's my strongest motivation really to really get a lot of savings up, sell everything, get my life back onto a track that I want to be on, and we're getting there. So every day I work hard out here. we're getting closer to all those goals, including today's work and tomorrow's work and the next day. So it's just a lot of work and a lot of patience. Getting on track, getting to where our next goals are and our next fucking accomplishments. But I've been working hours every day, knocking out shit, uh, making heavy progress right now on stuff. If you don't know, right now, we're trying to move to Huntington Beach. So right now, we're just fixing the RV up and gonna relocate to Huntington Beach, I believe, for the summer, where I can park for 3 days at a time and then just ride a bike or walk to a restaurant job and work. I want to work 5 days a week and stack money and then continue fixing the RV and selling everything. So Huntington Beach is the best option at this point. Uh, Las Vegas is going to be too hot and we have no AC. We'll never make it. So Vegas would have been good if I would have been there like February, March. That's okay. So we're adjusting plans to that. And I know like how this RV is in the heat. And it was so fucking hot last summer. I couldn't even survive in the sun here in Venice. I had to be in the shade in Venice. It was so hot. Now we have power for fans and all that, but like the RV won't make it without AC. So we got to keep Southern California for the summer. It's gonna be be warm, of course. And it's even in LA. Fuck, if you're not at the beach area, it's fucking hot. So Huntington Beach is key. That'll be nice. So it checks all the boxes. I can get a good job. I can park the RV 3 days at a time. Good weather. I can get some relaxation. Go out to the beach occasionally, hang out, do some content there. But mainly, I just work my job and then work on the RV. So Huntington Beach is coming up. I tried to leave 2 weeks ago, guys, but then the carburetor failed. We worked on that. Mice chewed my fucking fuel pump wires. I just dropped the whole entire fuel tank again, did all that, fixed the fuel pump, I did all that. Then our fucking serpentine belt broke and died, so we could only drive a mile before we overheat, so we did that. And so there's been some issues stopping us. And then we had the money to leave, and then everything fucking happened. We had the gas money to go to Huntington Beach and relocate, but then fucking a cacophony of issues happened. So I stopped worrying about it. I'm just like, all right, well, we got to fix this. We got to do this. And, that's what we're knocking out right now to get the RV going. Right now, I'm driving out of a gas can. So I have the fuel line from the engine coming up into the passenger area to a 5-gallon gas can. And that's how we're operating until we can get power to the fuel pump. I still don't, I'm figuring out the issue with the power to the fuel pump right now. But it's all back in and tanks back in and it's all fully functional. But if I have to hot wire fucking power to that wire, we're gonna do that. But otherwise, I'm trying to do it legit and fix that up, and then we can be drivable again and be fine. But I'm definitely not relocating while I'm driving on a fucking gas can in the passenger seat area. So as soon as we take care of that, so we're just gonna sit in a couple 3-day spots here out in Venice, wrap things up, fix things up, hopefully get some donations so we can fucking do some more tuning. I need to buy another $20 thing on the carburetor. The jets that I put in they're too big, but the only ones we could get because we were stuck on the street being threatened to get tickets, so we had to just order anything I could get on Amazon. But the jets were too big, so we're using an even more horrific amount of gas. So I need to buy this like $20 thing with the jets and the needles and open the car back up and put those in there. The carburetor is running good again. I fixed a broken piece on it yesterday that I didn't see, a broken hose part. Fixed that, but we need to put the smaller jets and needles back in to the carburetor, um, so that it's back to just normal horrific mileage because it's extremely bad now. It's like 2 miles to the gallon now. We were getting about 5, and now we're probably getting about 2.5, 2 miles to the gallon. So horrific. So we're not moving anywhere far doing that. So we just need to do a little bit more on the carb. $20, of parts in there, and they'll fix that. But carb running good, engine running good. Um, Oil change I need to do coming up pretty soon. But yeah, we'll just be knocking shit out here. posting up the next couple of days, staying at a spot for 3 days, then moving it. So we're gonna move the RV every 70 hours, and we're gonna max out our time so we can fucking um, be efficient and work on the RV and not fuck around. And then we're gonna leave to Huntington Beach. So we'll play this little three day game until we're done. Then we're out to Huntington Beach, and then we're gonna go hang out with Cheeto. We're gonna do some Fight Club content, some working out at the gym with Cheeto. Do some Fight Club content with Cheeto. I'm very interested in that. I love working out. I love training to fight, and so and Cheeto's on a healthy track like that. So I'm all about that. I'm not gonna be drinking doing that, but I'm all about fighting and working out at the gym, fighting content. Cheeto's doing a fight club in a big circle, so like a couple hundred people are meeting up in a park, and they're having fucking fight club with the gloves and all that. And Cheeto's been winning the fights, so I'm like, shit, yeah, I'm down for that too. So I'm down for some fucking content where Cheeto. Oh yeah, defurnace, yeah. And don't use a lighter to check your gas can level. Do not use a lighter to illuminate inside to see how much gas you have left. You'd be like, huh, how much gas is in there? Boom! You'd be like, boom! Fucking the second that lights, boom! Like, boom! That's the last thing you would see was that you'd see that one little flame and they'd be like, blackout. You'd be done. No, I got it wrapped up, so it's really safe the way it is. So it's stuck in the hose is stuck in there. I have the I screwed off the whole cap and nozzle. It's stuck in the opposite way, so it's tight in there. The hose ain't moving at all. Then I wrap a shirt around it, tie that tight, put it over it so the fumes don't come out, and the can is not going to spill. The can's stuck right there. It'll never tip over. It's really steady. That'll never happen. And then as well, the fumes blocked as well. So it's a really good method that I have set up. So if it was dangerous, I wouldn't do it. So it's absolutely safe, but yeah, it's using a horrific amount of gas right now though too as well. But yeah, I don't mind it. I've had to run shit off a gas can, and that's a great way because otherwise we'd be stuck on the street. We'd be getting a ticket every single day. Every single day they would nail us with a ticket till they towed us. That's their goal too. They're just waiting. Like they fucking hunt the RVs. You guys don't know. They're really cleaning up the RVs for the summer. The cops came out from the city specifically just to harass me after some meter maids gave only me a ticket and not the other RVs. And then I fucking argued with the meter maids and took video of them. And then the cops came back an hour later from the city and said, yeah, you can't park at the beach anymore. We're going to tow you, and we're going to give you a ticket every day until you get towed. They were nice about it, but then they're basically saying, your time's done at the beach, Darren. And that was when my registration was expired. So like, yeah, we're gonna take it. So you need if you want to have your RV, then I guess keep parking here. So I was like, fuck. So I stopped parking there. But they're literally haunting you. They're like, yeah, we're not from this area. They weren't even from Pacific Vision. Pacific Vision, Pacific Division covers Venice area. That's the police, right? Right up Venice. These guys were from the city. They came out specifically, two Asian cops, to talk to me, and they didn't talk to anyone else. They didn't talk to any of the other RVs. They went back to their car and they left. They came all the way from the city to talk to me and let me know they're gonna take my shit. But they said it in a real nice way, so it wasn't like real offending, but like, hey, it doesn't matter if you tell someone in a nice way they're gonna be homeless. You're still like saying, we're gonna take your shit and make you homeless in the bushes. But have a nice day. Like you're like what? You're like what? Like, well, I guess thank you for being so nice about the way you said it. I appreciate, and I had a good attitude with them too. I kept a really good attitude, and they were actually empathetic with me. I always and try not to be aggressive. Like I used to have a real good talent of being real nice and empathetic, and that's what I'm practicing again. But they basically explained it like, yeah, this the city's coming down real hard. They want to get rid of all the RVs out here, especially for the summer. It got a lot of tourism or something. I don't know if the Olympics are coming up or I don't know what's going on, but they're like, yeah, we're pushing all the RVs out. You guys got to go, and this is how it's going to be. We're not going to tolerate this for another summer and another year. So they came out from the city specifically to tell me that, and they were nice. Like I said, I got more information out of them because I was super nice about it. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm just here. Like I'm not going to park here." I told them I'm trying to move. I said I'm trying to drive to Vegas right now. I'm trying to leave right now, but I'm having issues. So I said I'm trying to leave the city immediately, and that's the truth. I told them the truth, and I told them what was going on. So they gave me more information and stuff, and. But it didn't change the situation. It didn't change the fact. All right, I was like, all right, yes, sir. When the enemy speaks, you better listen. You better listen to what your enemies tell you. If you're nice and you don't talk too much and you listen closely, your enemies will tell you everything that they want to do to you. That's a biblical truth right there. If you shut up and listen, your enemies will tell you everything about themselves and what they want to do to you and what their intentions are for you. It's just hard to shut up sometimes. Especially when you fucking talk for a living as a YouTube streamer sometimes. Oh, appreciate the donations, guys. I got Jay kicking me down $10 and Q with the 5. Appreciate that, guys. It's going right to gas. The only thing I'm really worried about is the gas right now, so I can move around and not be stuck. I do need to buy a $20 part for the carburetor. The smaller jets and needles come with it. The needles in my carb are fucked up, but I got them to work, but they can fall out. So we need the jets that match the needles. So we need that $20 part for the carb, and then we'll be good on gas again. But the engine's running good and the carb's running good. Just using a lot of gas, but it's running good and starting good, and I like it. It's smooth, so that's good. And it's not squeaking as bad. We got the new belt on there, so everything's holding together. I just want to improve. I just want to fix the carburetor, that another part again, fix the jets again, and then get the gas tank to work, right? Which I think I can do that today, and then we're good to go. Then we're good to go to move to Huntington Beach. As long as we get the gas money, then we can move to Huntington Beach. So I was close 2 weeks ago, guys, when we got re-registered. But then all this fucking shit has happened. It's like, fuck, bro. That's okay, and it's all in God's time. Just gotta relax, and we're not on like a huge. I got sick bills coming up and things, but we're not. It's not like we're on huge time schedules, but I'm making sure I work hard every day so we get shit done, guys. Because no more losing days and relaxing anymore. No more days off. So we're being highly productive every day because situation's critical, and I no longer want to be like in a situation like this on the street. So we're gonna work hard to do to change our life into a different direction a little bit. The work I've been doing though, it's been really successful. Dropping the tank was good. Fixing my front door was good. So I've been then when I did fix the carburetor, it was good. But like I said, we had to buy the jets that were too big, so we wouldn't get tickets. But it's all turned out good. The work I'm doing, because I know what I'm doing. I can fucking fix anything, but some of it's backbreaking and it's extreme work. It's terrible. But we do it. Thank God I can do all the work. I would not be able to live RV life if I did not be able to fix everything. You either got to be fucking rich or you need to be able to fix everything, or you're not in the RV game. You're really not. Not for a long time. Even the newer RVs, like $1 million or $2 million RV, man, people are complaining. They got leaks and different shit's bad. Like they're not hooked up right and fucking. Oh my god! I was watching some videos. I'm like, oh my god, I'll be so pissed. This one guy bought a new RV like over $1 million, and like the hot and cold were reversed, and then some wiring was reversed. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, who fucking did anybody even check it? As this $1 million RV plus like left the fucking thing. Did anybody check to see that the hot water was on the cold and the opposite? Like, what the fuck? Little things, parts breaking off. I'm like, oh my. So yeah, so don't think you're gonna escape RV problems if you spend $1 million or $2 million. You might for a while though, but then you're gonna have a big fucking repair check at the RV dealership. Yep, house is the same. Yep. You'd be surprised. A house, eat your money, man. House is big. That's big boy prices on shit. Big boy repairs. It's like fuck. That's why I figured I'll probably be building my own house or a tiny home, something like that. Um, I've done a lot of house repair, all that. So I'll do all my own work. But holy crap, yep. Chop. I'm like, yeah, I'll rent the room. Shit, I could work in the area. I'll pay 300. I'll pay 300 for a room. I can't pay much. I need to save money. I'll pay 300, but even that's gonna be on an IOU until I get my job going. Shit. But if I had a pad, I'd be like, hell yeah. I'd be able to take a hot shower. The next morning, I'd go out and job search immediately because I would have a room. I'd be stable. I'd be like, fuck, all right, I got a room. I'm fucking. I need to go out and make that rent money now, quick. But that'd be so nice though. Oh fuck. Ugh. It'd be so nice to have a room somewhere and a shower and a fridge and all the things that come with living in a place. Okay, in Oregon. My buddy Aziz, he bought land last year. He bought 4,000 square feet of land right there at Magic Mountain for $12,000. Now that would be like 40 by 100 or like 50 by 80, you know what I mean? Like a good sized lot. I could put 5 RVs on that and rent them out, or or rent out 5 spots. But then I looked at where that was. Magic Mountain is way above LA. It's in a rural area. But still though, Magic Mountain, that could be some money making even by people that want to go to Magic Mountain, but maybe they need to stay. So you might do an Airbnb type situation on a land and have you'd have to buy a couple RVs or something like that. But I don't know. But I'd want to rent out. I want my land 45 minutes or less within a major city, and so people can go to work. Now it is 45 minutes from Venice, the Magic Mountain thing. So it might be something. So like, I want to have 5 RV spots that rent for $1,000 a month. Um, and in LA you can do that. You can buy some used land like that. It's a little flat area. So I'm still looking for that for the future to save up. And that'll be my retirement, like kind of like a mini RV park. Now I'll do it. I'll do it like privately. It's a private land or commercial. Whatever I have to do to avoid to go past the red tape, so I can legally just have 5 spots for $1,000, and then I'm set right there. That's my retirement and income, and then I run that for a bit. Then I do another five, and I add to that, and then that's good as income forever. Uh oh, Braxton. Yeah, Magic Mountain. He said it's right there at Magic Mountain Six Flags. I looked at where it's at. It's way above LA though, But I no guys, this is fucking visible phone service. It's terrible. We're using visible phone service. It's fucking horrific, terrible. This is paid phone service. Somehow it works for Turbsky, and great for the last 15 months. For me, terrible. I can't stream on it at all. All it does is reset all the time like that. That's why my numbers are down, because my stream keeps resetting all the time. It's worse than stolen Wi-Fi. My stolen Wi-Fi at the park and at Starbucks was far fucking superior to this actually paid service from Visible, 25 bucks a month. That's supposed to be fine. It's horrific. So that's the issue. That is the issue. The phone's okay. The phone has a microphone issue, so the phone only has like 30% microphone volume that it should. It's got a problem, but it'll still stream good and be fine. So the entire issue is a goddamn terrible visible phone service. Uh, can't even stream on it. As soon as I sell one item, I'm gonna buy a phone and phone service. We'll be good to go. Will be 200 bucks. Would be a way we'll get a whole new, brand new phone and phone service. That's awesome. That's like 200 bucks away. So once I sell my one big item, the scooter or the fuel injection, then we'll upgrade that, because otherwise, I can't believe it's like actually worse than stolen Wi-Fi. How is that possible? I don't. It's like, I swear to God, I don't. I talked to their. You can't call them. You can only talk to their chat agents, and I've talked to them like 5 times. They don't do shit. They've been no help at all. They haven't fixed shit. It's terrible service, and it's not changing. I looked into a bunch of deals. Yeah, Chops. I'm back. I'm still in Venice. We're trying to go to Huntington Beach though. Once I get to Huntington Beach, I should be making a bunch of content with Cheeto. Cheeto's going to the gym. I'll go to the gym with him and work out. Cheeto likes to do fight training. I don't think he really has a partner to do fight training with. I'll fight training with him all the time. And then I'm down to, once I'm trained up a little bit, I'm down to go to the fight circles he's going to, at the park where they're doing Fight Club. I'm down for that. So I see myself eating good, going to the gym with Cheeto, and then also doing some boxing training, which I'm kind of weak in boxing. That's my weakest martial art is boxing. And so I would appreciate a lot of boxing training and practicing just standard boxing, standard boxing technique. I would like to learn the Mike Tyson method. So that's going to be my method I go to. Real quick and change to the side. Real quick, change to the side. And I'm going to go to both sides and not just to the right or to the left. But yeah, we're just fixing a couple things on the RV. I was ready to move 2 weeks ago, but we've had a fucking cascade of problems. Carburetor issue. Fucking mice chewed my fuel tank. fucking wires, so my fuel pump died and it shorted out the relay, so it killed the power system to that. I fixed all the tank and that, but there's still not sending power to the pump. I gotta figure that out. Then our power steering or our main belt on the engine broke, so we're knocking that shit out. I already fixed everything except for the gas tank, and then we'll get to Huntington Beach. Real close to Huntington Beach, dude. I was ready to go. I was ready to fucking go 2 weeks ago. Like, Venice is like a terrible girlfriend. She just won't let me leave. Like, I got my stuff packed. I'm walking out the door. She's grabbing my stuff, throwing it back in. She's grabbing me by the neck. It's like, bitch, I'm trying to leave. And she keeps pulling me back in. I'm like, no. Like, where I'm physically can't drive away. Bitch went out, pulled all my ignition. You know what I'm saying? It's like a bad girlfriend that went out to the car, pulled out the cables, and you're like, fuck, now I physically can't drive away because you damn pulled all the cables out. You damn pulled all the cables out of my car, can't drive away. Like, that's what it feels like. Venice is like a terrible, spiteful old girlfriend. She done fucked my shit up. I can't even drive away. I'm like, bitch, back off my shit. I'm gonna fix my shit and drive away. She's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. And like, while you're fixing one thing, the other thing, she's breaking the other shit. While you're in the front fixing shit, she's like in the back breaking shit. You're like, no, bitch, get off that. That's, that's what fucking Venice feels like. What's up, Turbs? Fucking my shit's so late on updating. Oh, it did? Oh, Chops, it got shut down by the pigs? Oh, shit. They'll have to have random locations now. That's a good ass idea. I tried to do that in Seattle, guys. I tried to do that in Seattle. I even put an ad out in the paper. Only one person showed up. Only one person was ready to do Fight Club in the park. I literally tried to do Fight Club in the park 2008, 2009, and 10 in Seattle. No one would show up. I gave up fucking I'm not gonna keep advertising. I think I was paying for an ad too. I'm like, fuck this, bro. No one wants to fucking Fight Club? I've been waiting for a fucking public Fight Club in the park, bro. I've been dying for that shit. I can't wait. Oh shit, we had me and Turbs had the best fucking tacos, dude. Oh my god, the last tacos I made up, that might have been my best ones, the most tasty, cause it's so fucking good. Fuck, that was a good ass meal. Shit. Shit, I need to fucking pin. I need to pin my fucking dono links. Dude, still warm. Mm. Oh shit, what time is it? Uh-oh, I think I missed my church. It's alright, I'll listen to my other church. Let's see what time. Let's see. They don't list the website. Let me update here. Ouch.
Service times. Oh, 11 a.m.? What? Oh, okay. I'm still gonna make it today. I gotta walk over there. I'm gonna make it today. I gotta end stream soon. I'll make it at 11. I go to the church that the security company, Ghost Town, that runs shit around here. The homie that runs it, he goes to that church, and some of the homies go there. That's how I found out about that place. But last time I went there, it was okay. They had like a fill-in pastor. He's kind of boring and kind of from the book, but he's not the main guy. So I didn't get to see the main pastor there speak. So I want to go see him. But yeah, I'm gonna hit that up. I gotta put some shoes on and walk over there. I'm gonna make that shit at 11. I'll make it. Yeah, I've been bummed out. I need to make sure I stay in church. It's just better for the public. It's just better for you guys as the public, so I don't be going homicidal on you. I mean, I love you, public. I don't even know why I said that. Chat in public, I love you guys. Dude, are they gonna show location? Or let's see here. Oh my god. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. How come it won't give me? Oh my god, this is fucking bullshit. This government phone's so fucked up, guys. Ugh. Alright, 10:30. I gotta be there in half an hour, no problem. Trying to remember where it's at. Ooh, I got a kind of a walk. Where am I at right now? Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's see. 30-minute walk? Oh fuck. Alright. How far are we talking? Damn. I'm gonna have to skate, guys. That's ridiculous. Hold on. 1.3 miles? Alright, I'm gonna have to skate. That shit's ridiculous. Shit, guys. I'm gonna get my skate shoes on. I'll make it if I skate. Or I could jog it. But we'll skate it. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta show up. Alright, got my skate shoes on.